Welcome back on the Health Watch tonight. New research out of the University of Miami Miller School of Medicine could one day change the way people with atrial fibrillation are treated.
More than 10 million Americans are living with heart arrhythmia. It's known to be linked to an increased risk of stroke. CBS News Miami's Betty Nguyen is your reporter with the study results that even surprised researchers.
I was lucky to be chosen.
Donna Wolf is feeling great now.
I am in sinus rhythm, and I almost get, emotional when I think about it, because where I was, how I was.
But that wasn't the case in 2017.
I didn't really, realize what was happening. I would feel palpitations.
Born with a congenital defect, Wolf knew she had an arrhythmia, but it wasn't until she ended up in the hospital that she learned she was having many strokes and much more.
I was admitted to the hospital, diagnosed with diabetes, diagnosed with heart irregularities. I had a flutter and AFIB, both going on.
She got treatment from an electrophysiologist at the University of Miami Miller School of Medicine. She tried medication and other methods too, but says nothing worked. Her doctor recommended an ablation to get her heart back into rhythm.
There was the LEAF study that came about, and the timing was so perfect because I had about 3 months before I could even schedule for my ablation.
The study started in 2019. There were 2 groups, all featuring obese participants. Some were given the GLP-1 liraglutide. And even though it's a small study group, the results just could not be ignored.
There was a dramatic difference in patients still being in normal rhythm and not having a recurrence of their arrhythmia if they had gotten the risk factor management and the GLP-1 receptor agonist as a pre-treatment prior to the ablation.
81% of those who received liraglutide were free from flutters 1 year into the study. Only 54% of those who did not get the GLP-1 stayed out of AFIB. People in both study groups lost weight, but one didn't lose more than the other, which leaves doctors believing the GLP-1 is the difference maker. Wolf was one of the participants who took the drug. She says she's felt great since 2020.
Within 2 to 3 months, I was in perfect sinus rhythm, and I have been ever since.
And more than 6 years after her ablation, she remains on a GLP-1 and gets regular checkups with her doctors at UM.
Ongoing research is exploring if similar effects extend to newer GLP-1 drugs and to a larger group of AFib patients. But for now, researchers say these results provide a significant shift in how doctors might approach treatment for obese patients with AFib who are in need of an ablation. Betty Nguyen, CBS News, Miami.